Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to... Choose from 4 preset offers that range in...
On the clock now, the New England Patriots. On the clock now, it's the Tennessee Titans. The Chicago Bears are now on the clock. The Cardinals on the clock now. It's now the Indianapolis Colts selection. The Washington Commanders are now on the clock. The Houston Texans are now on the clock. And now on the clock, the Minnesota Vikings. On the clock now, the Houston Texans. The Jaguars are on the clock. It's the Tennessee Titans now on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a trade. Next up, The Titans are on the clock. The Panthers are on the clock. On the clock now, the Houston Texans. Now on the clock, the Giants. The Indianapolis Colts are now on the clock. Now on the clock, the Texans. The Minnesota Vikings, now on the clock. The Tennessee Titans are now on the clock. Next up, it's the Packers on the clock. The Houston Texans are now on the clock. There has been a trade. The Colts, now on the clock. It's now the Arizona Cardinals selection. They're on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Tennessee Titans. Next up, the Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock.
Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville.
Tonight we close out Week 7 together with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now here's Stroud on third down. That is caught, and he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down.
There he goes, left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. You talk about this Titan defense.
And they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz, his second touchdown on the season.
And the Texans put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Second down and 4.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Well, this defense for the Texans very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Play action. Here's Stroud. That is caught by Dell. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Running left, it's Mixon. And we're down to the 41.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Got his man, Dell, down inside the 10. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Big strides, look at him go. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
Well, partners, the first quarter, too early to start talking about needing a comeback. They're down 2 touchdowns already, and that sack, that disrupts this drive. They need something to go right on offense, and they need it to happen soon.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it's a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 29 yards. And the Titans are back within a score. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker.
And that one makes it 14-7. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Joe Mixon racing to the end zone.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
110 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get them about 5 yards.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going to look to throw.
That's dumped off to Pollard.
And they'll get him down up past the 15.
The Titans at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw here.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
My good friend, I'm just going to pose the question to you. Did that look like a pass that he should have thrown?
Now, the rookie probably needs to be a little bit more careful in these situations.
Yeah, that throw will turn him into a veteran quicker, but not in the way that he wants. He wants to learn his lessons by making good throws, not throws like that.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up 1 first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line, but not much happening after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taking it about the 36. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Stroud out of the gun here.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a throw here to his running back. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up?
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Stroud.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Stroud on 3rd down now.
Dancing to his left.
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
43 yards that time.
They scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now, he's absolutely shredding them.
Ready?
They'll set up to throw. The quick slant caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here we go.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville.
Tonight we close out Week 7 together with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. That one complete. It's tanked down.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back to back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's complete to Dell.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Stroud to throw it.
They'll roll him out right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Mixon with a first down carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Now Stroud.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon.
Down inside the 10.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
And Stroud now to throw.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Titans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
They'll start with the option.
Sheds off the tackle. And now the rookie's free.
He's still on his feet, and he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels and picking up some nice yardage.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Now back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Hey, look at the defense for these Texans.
They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season, but boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 36 yards on the play. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays.
Touchdown!
Joe Mixon
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Texans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it.
shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Viking 18. Let's go.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Mixing up the middle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. You talk about this Titan defense. And they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown!
Chigaconquo, 48 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Texans.
Takedown.
75 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead.
But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Back to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Texans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Here's Stroud.
And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown! John Mechie, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So now the Texans will go for the two-point conversion. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of a two-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it's unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both of your pins in this last half of the game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for two.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
97. Jackrabbit.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Ready.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And the Texans will take over.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Stroud looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
19 tight.
They'll throw it with Stroud here. 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Flushed out right. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The escapability in evidence there, as that one good for 15 and a first.
Play action. Here's Stroud. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
And he He's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 3rd and 1, Stroud. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
And he is going to have a Texans first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they tried to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's got room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. First and 10, it's Stroud.
Buying time to his left. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, ready? 70,
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive line, with the ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. They run for it with Mixon. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it.
Touchdown, Texans! Stephon Diggs, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
2nd down and 8.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Open man downfield is Ridley.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. He'll look to throw. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Now they'll change things up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, On first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here we go.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Drill 52. Set, hunt.
They'll try and throw for it here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
At the 41-yard line.
18, pioneer. Steady.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. Got his man, Dell. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 13 yards.
Bronco 80.
And the Texans first down.
Stroud to throw it. Rolling to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Here we go.
3rd down and 6.
Drop 50. Check. That'll be lying. Buffalo 18. Good.
Now Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to add on to their first half lead. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. 2nd and 6. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
10. Hurry, hurry.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's a Titans touchdown. Chigakakro. As the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
And cycle. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that'll get the deficit down to 15.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Taking a shot for Dell here.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
3-3. Drill 52. Claws red. Set, go.
Second half begins with a run by Pollard.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on
22 needle.
second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Trouble, 38. Let's go, charge.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
This is taken at about the 14. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Stroud taking a shot for Dell here. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Picked off by Amari Hooker. And the Titans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive.
And a short pickup to about the 25. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Eric Kendricks. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll take it at the 42. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Dumps it off to Mixon.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here's Stroud.
And got his man.
It's week 8 of the NFL. And
Dragon 60.
4th down. Here's Stroud. Caught left side. Here's Dell.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Down to the 10.
Touchdown, Houston. Still full.
Here we go. Seven Pirates. Let's go.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10. Here's Stroud.
Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And quickly, they get to the line.
On 1st down, here's Stroud.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
The scoreboard tells the story for them, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down. Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. And this pass broken up. The contact long time there, and now fourth down. Stroud and company going for it.
Being chased out left.
Pass taken. Tight end. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Stroud.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And that is incomplete.
Having the last miss on third down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me,
Stephon Diggs. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Inside handoff to Mixon. Nice. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Ready up. 70 Rangers. On the go. Ready.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
On the set. 60 average. Get touchdown. Let's go. Ready up.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
These two teams, they met in Houston earlier in the season with the Texans coming out on top. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Trayvon Walker from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Darnell Savage, and he's able to take this one back.
To throw is Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
you can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trayvon Walker picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving.